You are a feminist, that's hauna life. Uko na life, na saa zingine you make mistake, but again, all the time, the intention is clear, and all the time, the intentions are positive. I want to appreciate everyone who have given me pillar of support. Wamama wa Kibira na warembo wa Kibira, nawapenda sana. Hata kama bado tuna struggle, I know one day we will be there. All the time, I remind people, Christians have Jesus, Muslims have Muhammad. I'm not religious. Then I have you because you're a woman and you know how it feels to live in a patriarchal community. Asanteni sana, karibuni sana. This is a very brave space. Na asanteni sana wale watu graduates.
Hi everyone, hi sisters. My name is Valerie. My friends call me Val. You can call me Val. Today is such a joyful day for me, such a celebration and such a milestone. Congratulations, editor. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud to know you. I'm so proud that we met. I remember we met when I was still an intern. I was also quite young, so I can say we've experienced this journey together. Of course, we came to this space not knowing much other than our pain and our urge to make, this space much more present for women and to contribute to women's rights. And I'm happy that you're here, that you've fostered a huge community, brought women together. You've been able to train them, to link them, you've been able to present us even globally. I'm so proud of you, and I say more power to you. And my promise to you is this: we will build that center for each and every woman in this country. Congratulations, love you, girl.
Your courage, your braveness. For us here to speak about these things and to have such a wonderful summit. I know the shame you've gone through in Kibera. I know the bad names people have called you. I know how your family has been targeted. I admire your strength. And when I grow up, because I'm only 27, I want to be editor.
So my name is Wangare Ireri. I work for the Trust for Indigenous Culture and Health. I'm a human rights activist, and it's such an important day that we come together as women of this country to talk about the things that we find to be very useful and to place our girls in the leadership positions, which is where they belong. So we are looking out to putting as many women in the decision-making spaces as much as we can, because we understand it's only when we have women in those spaces that we can be able to get the new perspectives and the new ideas that we so much require in leadership. Today is the day that the word patriarchy has come out so many times, because women are saying no to insubordination. Women are saying no to insubordination in every space that matters, be it economic, be it social, be it political. Women want to take up these decision-making spaces as much as they can, so that they can influence legal and policy frameworks and every other way of that things happen in this country. So such an important day for us to support as a human rights activist and also as a person who works in the movement, and particularly so in the non-governmental organizations. And I come here representing my organization, the Trust for Indigenous Culture and Health, a friend of editor and the team. Thank you.
My mother got pregnant at the age of 15. So she was like a year younger than me. And this, we are talking the 80s. So she was a teen mom, or she was supposed to be a teen mom. She went through so much. First of all, it's a man who slept with her. This guy did not get any sort of free recrimination. Instead, all the shame had to go to her. And I think because of women having voices, we've been able to come up with pro-choice. We've been able to come up with, it is our right to see whether we are having the baby or not. In that time, in the 80s, this was not a choice. So my mother became a pariah. My mother tried to abort me 4 times. To the point, she almost died. So our mother lives when I'm about 5 years old. And I never saw my mother again. So basically, I was raised without a what? A mother. And the years that she was with us, she didn't quite embrace me because I was this shame, I was this stain that shows that she had a child when she was still a teenager. So we start growing with our father. Now, my father goes broke, and that is how we end up where? In the slums. This is now my connection with you people. We end up at Madari. We go through so much. And I think when girls are growing up in the slums, people don't just understand the kind of challenges that women go through in the slums. The sexual predators, they're always just lingering around. The slums, there's nothing like security, gated community. Every house is accessible. Girls are being sent to the duka late in the night. Sometimes girls even have to do labor. Unapata msichana ako 12 or 13 years old, anauza mandazi, anapika chips. You have no idea the kind of, the exposure they get to sexual predators. I was raped at the age of 18, because at this point we upgraded from now the slum to a guest house. And this guest house, there are all sorts of sex workers in Isili. I've basically grown up with sex workers, and I understand. When you see a woman going to those kind of desperate situations to be able to make a living, there's a reason why. It's not something anybody just wakes up in the morning and decides, I'm going to Konyange. True. There's always a story. And you have to sit with these women to understand why somebody is going to do what they're doing. I lived with them. I heard their stories. I was always being thrown out of school. And so, this book is a bestseller. It has sold over 30,000 copies. Wow. Which, when I launched this book, I had Duale also at the same time launching his book. And we basically got rid of that myth that Kenyans want to do what? To read only about what? Politicians. Because I think he's at 15,000 and I'm at 30,000. I think I met him. I met him during the Milibabona. Bipina, he was there. I met him during the Milibabona thing. I told him, can I give you my books to sell for me? So that is what I mean. Women have to have the audacity to speak, to share their stories, and to share their stories as genuinely and as authentically and as unashamedly as possible. It doesn't matter who is going to judge you on what happened to you. It happened to you. You have to own it. Okay? You have to own it. You have to own it, and you have to be proud about who you are and what you're owning, so that nobody can shame you or nobody can shame you for what you have gone through. So I'm very thankful. I come from a polygamous family. I saw the drama with the women. My father, as poor as he was, had 5 wives. Imagine marrying a poor man as a third wife, because the society says, as a single woman, you cannot survive. You're a pariah if you're a single woman. So you have to attach yourself to a man. It doesn't matter how useless he is. That was the patriarchy. Some of these women had no business getting married to my dad.
Hi, this is Nerima Wako. I'm so glad to be here today and to witness this huge milestone. Congratulations, editor and team. You guys have been working so hard and we're able to see your work. And I use your products. I love the Femingarisha bleach. I think it's amazing. And so I'm also happy to know that there are other products that I will be able to buy from you guys. And I plan to do some shopping today. So for me, is to say keep up with the amazing work that you do and the fact that you work with the community and continue to inspire young women to go for leadership and especially to encourage them and to support them. We will be there with you as well. We will continue to be your partners anytime, everywhere. Love.
Hi, my name is Bina Maseno, a very good friend of our editor. She's a soul sister, and I'm so proud of the Binti Kiongozi Summit that the Feminists for Peace, Rights and Justice Center has launched today. I'm so proud of the fact that the feminist movement that our editor and team is leading is able to center the experiences and the voices of not only young women, but just women in all their diversity, young people in all their diversity, and not only in Kibra, but just centering that across the country. So I'm here to celebrate the milestone. And editor, I just want to say that we'll always be here for you. Please don't give up. We'll always be here for you. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Nyagoge Shoy. I'm the programs coordinator at FinFeed, which is a CBO, a feminist CBO based in Kiambu Informal Settlement. I'm also the coordinator of the Wild Feminist Network, which is a feminist movement building network, which means women in leadership and development. And it brings together young feminist leaders who have their own organizations in informal settlements, who are working towards human rights and social justice rights for women, girls, queer people, sex workers, women with disabilities in all the informal settlements. I really feel inspired by Binti Kiongozi, what they're doing, and it's so close to what Wild is doing, which is feminist movement building, bringing up a generation of feminist leaders who work together in solidarity, who have a sisterhood, who work towards healing together because we're all survivors, who work towards becoming leaders who are better each day together. So we work on organizational development and then increasing the leadership capacity of all these feminist leaders. So I think Binti Kiongozi is such a wonderful endeavor because it keeps powering the next generation of feminist activists, which I think is so important. And my personal motto is you always need to be striving to learn. So you always need to keep growing yourself. You need to keep learning ideologies, learning different concepts, learning different political ideologies so that you can grow and build what you know, what you believe. You can unlearn and grow. So I think this is such a beautiful forum. I hope that they don't take this as just another thing that they went through. I hope they take this as an opportunity to keep fostering the feminist agenda, to keep empowering women and girls, to keep daring to occupy political spaces, leadership spaces. I hope they use this to become the next generation of women leaders, and I hope they also take someone else's hand and do what Editor has done for them. I think they have the power with what they know to encourage younger feminists to learn more politically. And yeah, I'm just excited to see where it goes. Editor, I think you're doing a really, really wonderful job. Personally, I've told you this before, my feminism has been empowered by you. You have shaped who I have become as an activist. And so to see you doing this at such a large scale is so inspiring and amazing. Keep going, we're supporting you, we love you, and we're here to push you on and join you. So thank you.
My name is Florence Ogalo. I'm part of the board members. I'm a lawyer. I'm a human rights activist. And I'm a very beautiful woman. So I agree. Yes, Nicola Hips. Anyway, I want to thank our founder, that is RFSU. And also I want to thank our participants. Najua si rahisi kuja hizi classes asubuhi unatoka unakuja fair and all these things, right? So I want to thank you all for participating and also just use the skills and the ideas that have been shared in the community and just empower people. Sawa. I also want to thank everyone who has come. Na kila mtu naona wasa wametokelezea makeup, nguo ziko sawa. We really appreciate you. And that's it, and that's the end of the event.